Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Cataclysm of Hyrule campaign. I am the creator and GM of the campaign, Fuck Finn. For everyone joining us tonight, welcome. Before we get started tonight, we're going to go over some things. And before we go over those things, I just want to give a heads up that we may have a slightly abbreviated session tonight because I am a little bit under the weather. But I've missed doing this, and I'm going to power through it for as long as I can, and we're going to make it an awesome session. But that being said, first thing I want to talk about is our Discord. The link to our Discord can be found on our link tree. Our link tree is posted in chat. I'm a little quiet. Okay, hold on, let me check my audio. Really? Oh. I'm looking at the audio mixer on OBS, and that's sounds like it's coming in clear. Let me try to boost my mic in Discord. Oh boy, I updated a bunch of stuff today, and that never ends well. No, it's not letting me change my own volume. All right. Everyone's also is on mute right now, but I'm going to briefly confer with everyone. Am I coming in low for everybody on Discord? Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. I think we fixed it. And I will try to speak up as best as I can as well. Okay, so our link tree. Our link tree is the place where all of our links are held. We have our Discord server, our Facebook group, and our YouTube channel. Bear with me. Okay, so our Discord is where everything happens outside of our sessions. It's the easiest way to communicate with us. We have various interactive and each other, and we have various interactive channels. We have chat channels, loot channels, artwork and meme channels, and our Discord server is designed to not only be engaging for you, but also to be to work in tandem with the campaign, which is where our loot shop comes into play, as well as when we have voting and hold on. God, even my hair looks like crud. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, get on our Discord. I'm gonna abbreviate this too because we might have a short session. So get on our Discord, check it out if you're not part of it yet. If you jump in there, you have a hard time navigating, send me a message. I'm happy to help out. Our Facebook group is a Facebook group that, amongst other things, creates event reminders for sessions. It is managed by Lito, who is excellent with keeping up to date with any changes. If we have to bail for any reason, up to it, including sickness or other things, rescheduling. Facebook is the best way to keep up with that. And our YouTube channel, things have been a little crazy, and I have fallen a bit behind again. Not sure if I ever caught up, but we still have a couple of sessions that are still waiting to go up on our YouTube channel. But our YouTube channel is where all of our Cataclysm of Hyrule episodes are stored. We have playlists there to help it make it easier to navigate. And we also have oh, that's what I was going to say. So we operate a bi-weekly schedule, and our campaign sessions happen every other week. So the alternate weeks, we do a number of various things. Sometimes we have chat sessions. Sometimes we play a number of games. We've done Daggerfall. We've done 7 Days to Die. Sometimes it works in tandem with the campaign, such as the Daggerfall thing that we're running, and sometimes it's just because we enjoy the games. So, um, yeah, last week we did a 7 day session, which is, I believe, why the headline says Horde Night, because we ran a Horde Night. If you don't know what 7 Days to Die is it's a zombie survival crafting sandbox game. I think I checked all those boxes. And so what happens is every 7 days you end up getting attacked by a Horde Night. So then we see where it says Horde Night. That's what happened. We had a Horde Night, and there's actually 2 episodes on our Twitch right now because I lost power mid Horde Night, which, if you've ever played that game, is a very scary thing because you don't know what you're loading back up into. So yeah, we ran a Horde Night last week. It was a ton of fun. We survived it. It was a touch and go there for a while. And now, if we can time it properly, I would like to try to do the following Horde Night next week, because there's something very new that I've been working on in that game, and it revolves around a Horde Night. So I would like to unveil it at some point. And quite honestly, if regardless of whether or not we run the Horde Night on Tuesday, if not, we'll just do a random thing and just run it whatever day Horde Night comes up. I think we still have like 3 in-game days before we hit another Horde Night, but I'm so excited for it. But yeah, okay, enough with the intro stuff. If you want to hear more about our intro stuff, go and check out one of our 69 other episodes. Actually 70 if you count the one shot. Our 70 other episodes for all of our really cool introductory stuff. But so I'm going to move over to our introductions. Turn like that and move everyone over. All right, so to my most left we have Dekun. How you doing, Dekun? Yes. Agreed. And I'm very excited for it as well. It has been something that there has been a lot of work, both on screen and off screen, put into what will culminate in the next few hours of this campaign, and I'm very happy that it has finally come to a head. Yes, so welcome and thank you. All right, next we have Gully. How you doing, Gully? Happy to hear it. Definitely. We'll get into some shenanigans and hopefully not too much. but we so we'll see. There will definitely be mayhem. This party has evolved into something very unique and interesting over these 70 episodes, and I'm excited to see. Ah, God damn it! You're absolutely right. Son of a bitch. Anyways, all right. Give me a hello, Gully.
Hello.
Okay, I think I checked the box before I moved the scene. Yeah. All right. Yep, that's exactly okay. So I apologize for the one-sided conversation I had with Deacon and the largely one-sided conversation I had with Gully. you guys
It's all right. Well, they'll hear some now going forward.
Yeah, you missed some good stuff in there, real quality stuff. But But you know
Yeah,
what?
some good juicy, lore that. Oh well,
Yeah,
you missed.
yeah, exactly. Drop some mega fucking bombs, and yeah, just sorry. Ganon's really who? Oh, sorry.
Oh man, make it canon.
No, that is a cemented part of the campaign. I am
It
very
is
happy.
now so.
Oh man, I am going to be so happy when we get to Ganon because I have put literal years of like complete solo there's there as a quick aside, there are things because like this campaign is essentially three things, you know, like we run it like a learning session where, you know, if mechanics come up that we don't use often or spells come up, like we'll take the time to stop and discuss it. um but aside from that, like in order to do it that way, sometimes like things, nothing major, like it gets shared with the group. um not to like burst the bubble, but because like honestly, like we want this to be entertaining for everybody too. So like so a DM or GM just completely side swiping a party stops being fun very quickly. Like very quickly. So so there is stuff that is periodically shared with the party to kind of like, you know, keep it entertaining and fun. But what is going on with Ganon has not been shared even remotely with anybody. It has been something that I've changed multiple times as the campaign has kind of like progressed and, you know, changed in different ways. The ending of the story is changing too. And I've finally gotten to a point where I feel like it is like 99% solid, and I cannot wait for it because it's going to be so freaking cool. Um, but yeah, Ganon is Ganon. Ganon is Ganon. So like so I've shared something with people, the viewers and the players. Ganon is Ganon. Um, but like what happens is going to be phenomenal, and I'm very excited for it. You know, it's another 70 episodes from now. Because yeah, theoretically speaking, we're like we've gone through um three temples at this point. So we are now kind of like approaching getting over the hump of this section of the campaign where we have uh a few other temples to do. I'm going to word it that way. Um so yeah, like we are, as we've reached 70 episodes, I feel like we are roughly at the halfway point of this campaign. And maybe like the 40%, but I'm not going to split hairs. But yeah, so goddamn. All right, back to it. Cully, thank you. I cannot wait to see what is in store for tonight as we move forward. Next we have Lido. How you doing, Lido?
Hello, everyone. I'm doing to be here.
All right, Lido is doing. That's good to hear. Um, as we do have another change coming into the campaign that Leto is putting a lot of work into. Um, he is redoing the icons for all the characters, which is very fortunate and appreciative because this campaign has been going on for years, whether or not we've been broadcasting it or not, and there are certain remnants that I like. I'll try to fix things and like update things as we go. Um, Kakariko Village that you see in front of you being one of the updated maps. Um, but there is at this point probably hundreds of files, and so Lido has is in the process of redoing all of the character icons, and I've seen some of them so far, and they look great, and I'm very excited. And once they are all finished, we will unveil them and show them. But a lot of this artwork is admittedly either stolen or AI generated with my early no. Gullies is AI generated. Deacons was made with paint off of a bunch of other files. Lido has had like 3 different icons already. So I cannot guarantee where that one is originally from. And Stuffin is AI. So we have like so many different things and so to get everything on the same page in terms of like the way it looks from an artistic standpoint, I'm very excited for. So Lido, thank you for taking the time to do that, and I look forward to unveiling it. I wonder if and of course, I have no internal monologue tonight, so if I say weird things, just understand, like, that would be in my head, but I have no internal monologue today. And last but not least, we have Stuffin. How you doing, Stuffin?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Off.
Good to hear from y'all. Sorry for how you're feeling, Puck. Gotta say.
It happens.
You just need a hot bath and a fairy fountain. It'll do you wonders.
Yeah, that sounds so good. Maybe some fairy Epsom salts and some fairy bath bombs and all that stuff, that you can only get at a fairy fountain.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So by way of introduction here.
Yes.
I'm going to get real with you for a second.
Mm-hmm.
A couple days ago, playing in a Call of Cthulhu campaign that we don't get together all that often, but it was like a 10-hour marathon that we did.
Holy.
Oh.
Yeah. And at the end of it, my character, who I've been playing for a few years, was heavily researched based on like real person, kind of in our area. I'd even visited that person's gravesite. Him and his wife. My character passed away. My character died. Kind of a wraith cast a spell on him. No, a priest cast a spell on him. Evil priest. Sucked his life out and he died instantly. And it's hard when you lose a character that you've been with for a long time, right? But, and I'd Puck, I know I've killed off one of yours.
Yeah.
But I have to say, this is why I love role-playing games. Like, I just love them. There's a form of storytelling, a form of unpredictability. No one was going to kill off Harry Potter in those Harry Potter books, right?
Right.
It is a totally unique, emotional experience. I love it. I love being on this wild ride with you all. Maybe it sucks that we're 20th level and it's so hard to kill us off, but it's pretty awesome.
I mean, 20th level is absolutely impressive, and like hitting that ceiling is something that so few campaigns get to, whether or not it's an intentional restriction from the GM or whether or not it is just the campaign hasn't gone that long. So one way that I see it is I think that this campaign as a whole is very fortunate that we've put forth so much time to actually legitimately raise to that level. However, I mean, I think a couple golden Lionels would do the trick even at 20th level.
No, they might beat us. The question is, would they kill us? I don't know. Like, we could teleport out of there.
Right.
Gully, who knows what Gully can do? Gully's like a superhero. He's like Superman.
I have been a very big...
I think all of us are like superheroes at this point.
Absolutely. I mean, you guys are basically reaching a godlike status at this point, being top levels, the whole Sage thing on the table, like, absolutely.
Dude, I don't know though, man, because like there was a time, I mean, granted it wasn't 20th level, but it was still like what, 15th or 16th,
Mm-hmm.
We went up like we were like okay, yeah, Silver Lionel, go fuck yourself, and so we were like, okay, 2 of them, yeah, we'll be fine. And then we were, if I didn't teleport out when we did, like if we showed even 6 more seconds of hubris, this would be a completely different person you're talking to right now.
It really was. Oh man, I
Like it
remember
was
that
about to
section.
be over as fuck, boys. So you never know, my man.
Yeah.
But yes, Call of Cthulhu is. Oh, sorry.
No.
Call of Cthulhu especially seems very interesting. That must be a hell of a ride. My condolences, of course. But that's always right there around the corner, my man. Puck has proved that to me before, at least.
Yes.
Yeah, Call of Cthulhu is a little more lethal than this, and it didn't happen when the other 5 members of the party, like, one of them had a bout of madness and ran away.
Oof.
2 of them accidentally stepped into a portal, and one of them was unconscious. So it was really just me versus a whole bunch of evil priests and ghoul monsters. It was really, really not good.
God.
And I should have run, but I couldn't, I couldn't give up the fight to save humanity. Like,
I feel
that's it.
that,
Like,
man. I feel
no
that.
matter what you are in, like, you want to be the heroes, and
I feel
sometimes
that.
you're more heroic than others.
Mhm.
I get that.
We can't all be
100%.
gullies, right?
It's true. It's true.
Wasn't that a Wallflower song?
Yeah. Listen,
we could be gullies for just one day. But yeah, Call of Cthulhu. So I am a huge fan of Lovecraft's writing. I'll word it that way.
Excellent.
For obvious reasons. If you know, you know.
That's a good way to put it.
Yes, I'm a very big fan of Lovecraft's writing.
You can be an appreciator. You can appreciate the art without the individual.
Yes,
and the things that they stand for.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, like, when I was getting into the point where I was getting ready to like self-teach myself to start playing D&D, like before I was comfortable getting on a group, one of the first things that I read was, if you want to understand D&D, you have to read Lovecraft. And I get it. I totally get it. I totally see it. So, of course, because my introduction to D&D was Lovecraft, I was like, oh, let me check out Call of Cthulhu. Not at this point understanding the mechanics of D&D or Call of Cthulhu. And I was like, I got instantly overwhelmed. I was like, I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm going to table this for a while. I'm going to table the Call of Cthulhu for a while. And then I started, like, meeting people and integrating into, the community and everything. And then people tried to explain Call of Cthulhu to me, and I was like, I still don't get it. Like, there's madness points, and weird shit can happen, and I would love... I probably, like, if I, like, sat down at a table and played, I could probably get it. We're not going to reference the Shadowrun that I tried to learn, because
do you remember any of the Shadowrun you tried to learn? Sorry.
I was
Dude, that was one of the best days of my life, bro. That was awesome. That was fucking awesome. I am so grateful that you were, like, because I know you had a job back then and shit. I mean, obviously you do now, but you know what I mean? Like, it was different, bro.
Yeah.
The fact that I got you to stay the extra 4 hours is one thing I'm very grateful for.
Yeah.
Once we realized character creation took more than 10 minutes. It's not D&D, boys.
Yeah, and by the time we got to it, I was a little out of my lucid mind, so I retained absolutely nothing with Shadowrun.
I retained everything, bro. Ah, man, that was heaven.
Yeah. So my experience with tabletops is, initially self-taught D&D, and then, learned with people, completely bombed learning to play Call of Cthulhu, completely bombed playing Shadowrun.
Yeah, I'll admit to that one, boys.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, like, it's kind of like that thing where it's like the box and the little pink thing is in the box, and it starts to like leave it and gets punched, and it's like, I'm gonna go back in my box now. So yes,
I'll run a Cthulhu a Cthulhu adventure for you guys sometime if you want.
Hell yeah.
Do a,
Dude, Call of Cthulhu Christmas special? Let's fucking go.
Hell yeah.
Sorry.
And we could do Zelda themed if you want.
Yo, that would be cool.
Oh, that would be sweet.
I'm not gonna lie, I would also love to run another Shadowrun one shot someday. I've got some things in mind, bro. As technology has never felt so hell yeah,
I've
bro.
always wanted to play Shadowrun and never had anyone that wanted
Never
to.
did?
Or was it?
It's me. Yeah. I'm willing. I will run the fuck out of Shadowrun, bro. Oh hell yeah.
I think I played Shadowrun in high school. That was more than 20 years ago.
Bro. Okay, we got. I'll make the Shadowrun group chat by Christmas. It's gonna be great, boys.
Sounds good.
No cap. No cap.
All right, I am down for
I
that.
gotta say, Delta Green's another good one. It's like
dude, I want to learn Delta Green so bad.
More like X-Files kind of style, more modern.
I played a Delta Green inspired Roll20 modern campaign, and that was really interesting. I really want to learn Delta Green. It's like fucking X-Files, SCP, Lobotomy Corporation. What the fuck more could you possibly want?
Yeah. They're great. It's great. The difference between Shadowrun, the difference between Delta Green and Call of Cthulhu is like Call of Cthulhu, you want to investigate the strange goings on, and then it causes you to go insane because you do. In Delta Green, as soon as you find something unnatural, you want to like destroy it and get the hell out of there because you know it's going to turn you insane. It's like you're aware that whatever you're investigating is turning you insane. So it's like don't want to mess with it.
That sounds so
hell
cool.
Yeah.
So
it's
freaking
awesome.
Cool. Oh man.
Hey, they have madness mechanics and insanity mechanics in D&D we could play around with sometime if you want.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Well, we've done something like that for Halloween.
I would not be opposed to that, but it might. I would not be opposed to that. that would especially
message Shadowrun Christmas.
Yeah, that might come in handy in the latter part of the campaign. But yes, so Stefan, thank you for joining us, and I am excited to get the ball rolling on tonight. All right, okay.
All rolling. Hey, well, are we going into like the Temple of Doom or something like that?
Maybe,
or whatever that temple is in the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Really,
I have kind of alluded to a secret temple, so don't give me ideas.
Well, if we know there's a secret temple, is it really a secret anymore?
That's why he said maybe.
You'll see. You're a bit away from
maybe
it.
It's just the Lost Temple now.
The Lost Temple.
Ooh, the Lost Temple. You know what? Yeah. We don't have a secret temple anymore. We have a Lost Temple.
Temple.
Yeah, and there's an ark.
Happens to be in the Lost Woods, now called the Found Woods.
I'll just run an Indiana Jones one shot called a temple.
Excellent.
Can we get music for that one?
I don't know. We
license the music.
We have gotten music taken out of our broadcasts that was fair use,
literally royalty free.
Got it off of a royalty free website. Did the absolute due diligence, put it up, and when I went back to look at the broadcast, I got a notification on my profile that you're using copywritten sounds. I'm like, I'm fucking not, but
literally not.
Yeah,
literally not.
Yeah, but I was like, you know what? It doesn't
matter. They just must listen to this.
Yeah,
they must listen to this stream and know that you cheat on your rolls.
So that's how they get me. I cheat on my rolls, so they're gonna do this. Yeah. But so the reason it was a non-issue is because the music is our introduction music. So I've talked about checking out our link tree, and in our link tree there is a YouTube channel called Martaz who does the introductory music. Before I started broadcasting this campaign, I was in communication with this person, and I was like, "Hey, I really like your fucking music. You're a real cool fucking dude. Can I use this on my broadcast?" And he gave me absolute clearance for it. So the funny thing is, Twitch flags it for copyright and removes the music sometimes. YouTube will note that I'm using copywritten music, but it is not, I guess, something that the music creator wants to claim. So they're not gonna. So I don't get strikes for it. Like I get a note on my dashboard that like this contains copyrighted music. It's not an actual copyright strike. So yeah, that's kind of something like behind the scenes shit that goes on. Go figure it out. I mean, I've seen like so many content creators who are like, I lost my account because I was doing something and I got flagged and now all my shit's gone. So, I mean, I'm not going to worry about taking out a music file that's going to be taken off of Twitch in a week anyway. So anyway, yes.
Yep. Makes sense.
So the campaign, where we left off with the party traveling back to Kakariko Village. Because can I fix this a little bit? Anyway, yeah. So we went back to Kakariko Village. With interest in Rikko, and I'm going to simply word it that way. There has been talk of various things that we can do with Rikko since he passed away at the end of the Forest Temple. So when we got there, we saw Saria. I am a bit abbreviating, but like, so the people in the town started to come together. Saria was in the group, and it turns out it was not Saria, it was Mido, and this got called to attention when Flora and the actual Saria left the Deku tree to join in to what was going on. We are now I believe we're doing this like at night. Yeah, at night prior to a long rest. So Flora was like, "Hey, come back at night, and we'll take care of everything, and we'll see what everything entails." But right now, we're kind of everyone's gathering. It's nighttime. Anything that anybody wants to add in before we move forward?
By move forward, do you mean like set the scene forward, picking up, or like?
Yeah.
Sorry, just for clarification.
Yeah, like moving forward. Getting ready to move forward. Anything that might be going through characters' minds in this very moment. We've had a couple of things such as like Mido again doing his stupid Mido shit.
Good old Mido. Good for him.
I will make you like him by the end of this campaign.
Good. God. And my dark secret is that I always kind of liked Newman. Oh no. Anyway, sorry. Yeah. I think that the one thing for Dekun, and this is not necessarily immediately, but just before we kind of like I guess get there, so to speak. I at some point in the night before like the official whatever happens, I did want to talk to Lido at some point.
Okay. So honestly, we'll probably get to that a little bit sooner than later, but absolutely,
okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Make it. All right. Any notes from anyone else?
No.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay.
All right, sounds good. Okay, so as I said, we've gathered around the giant campfire in the center of town. The townspeople have come out. Mido is in his original form, and Flora and Saria have. Well, this is actually Saria's grand re-entrance into the thing. When she first came back into the village, she made it a point to obscure her face and body so that nobody knew that she was there. So now it is known that she is there, and she is with Flora, and yeah. So the crowd kind of like parts for Saria and for Saria.
Yeah, like
and,
how are they? Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah. How are
I
they?
was just gonna see how they're like reacting to her return.
Yes,
that's a
there's
pretty big
like
thing.
Absolutely there is murmurs around the crowd, a lot of whispers about like it's hard to hear, but a lot of like and Mido has a very kind of like sheepish look on his face because he knows he's been caught red-handed in one of his shenanigans again. And
whoops.
and he kind of like steps aside and he's like, Saria, I've been saving this spot for you.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, not very convincing, but it's what he goes to as like the knee-jerk reaction. And then he as he begins to compose himself, he goes, I don't mean to like we thought that maybe you had died. That was something like no one's seen you for a while. What happened? And Saria kind of like puts her hand on Mido's shoulder, so like the thumb is on like the back of the collarbone, and the four fingers are kind of on the front of the collarbone, very, very close to his neck in a non-threatening way. She goes, you see, these brave heroes here rescued me. What have you been doing? And he's like, my best, like like this village doesn't run itself, and like someone had to step up and do things and make sure that this place was protected, and like I mean Flora needed protecting, so that's what I've been doing. She's like, all right. If that's what helps you sleep at night, then you have been protecting this village. And I appreciate your well but often misplaced efforts.
It's best. Oh no.
She goes, and sorry, continues on to say, listen, I was hesitant to bring myself here because there's quite honestly a lot going on, and then there is I felt a fair chance that my presence would be more of a potential distraction from anything else, other than more of a distraction than anything else. And I've had my own things that I've had to work through. But because of my new friends, things are beginning to seem a little more clear to me. And one thing that is clear is that I cannot continue on as the forest sage. I've spent many years, some good, some not so good, holding down the temple and actually doing my best to protect this village. But I can't anymore. And the whole town's like, now the town starts to like murmur in tones of like awes and whys and no. And then it progresses on to what's going to happen? What are we going to do? Is the temple protected? Just a lot of people talking over one another with their own personal questions and concerns. And yes.
Lito is just watching this interaction between Mido and Saria, and it's just like, Mido, you could have ruined everything.
I didn't mean
if
to.
I would have done what I was about to do.
What do you mean?
You understand that?
Why was I going to ruin everything with what you were going to do?
You faked being Saria.
I
chime in the background with the words multiple times.
He goes, I attempted to boost morale.
Mido, does your pea-sized brain not understand how expensive it would have been to bring back possibly her brother if she didn't want to?
What do you mean?
You're like... You...
As Lino just pauses in utter frustration to find the right words.
You remind me very much of like a pigeon, and I'm going to polymorph him into a pigeon. Wisdom saving throw from him.
I would like to.
That's a fail.
All right. There's no way he was going to pass that. Polymorphs into a pigeon, starts like flapping as he polymorphs, he polymorphs from like the feet up. So like the second he takes the pigeon form, he just starts like vigorously flapping his wings and just kind of like falling to the ground, essentially like you imagine like an injured bird would kind of fall to the ground. He is not injured, but he's just falling in that type of fashion. So now
I cast mass suggestion targeting solely him. I point at him and I say, do not poop on anyone. Make me a wisdom save.
His wisdom currently is a +1, by the way.
Ooh, spicy.
As I don't have a pigeon, I chose Raven.
Fair. That's good. Okay. That improved it for him. Good for him. He will reflect on what he has done. Yeah, definitely.
No. Well, I appreciate you casting mass suggestion instead of Gias.
Yes. Some care was applied.
So he's flapping like a bird that doesn't know how to fly. In many ways,
he should know exactly. He should know exactly how to fly, but he has an intelligence of 2. So he shouldn't understand anything that's going on.
Fair. I guess that means my suggestion doesn't work. That's even funnier.
So he poops on Deacon. But yes.
I will kill him, but fair.
But instantly, he does flounder because kind of like a bird being thrown out of a nest. Like you're going to learn rather quickly, but you're not going to learn immediately. So he like flounders for a bit, and you know what? I'm gonna put a 5-minute time frame on that and return to it. So yes. All right.
Breadcrumbs.
So yeah. So he has taken the form of a Flappy Bird, and you hear a few select chuckles, a couple of claps, and one like woohoo, but nobody seems to mind.
Excellent.
So let's see. He bringing the attention back to the situation. Saria kind of picks him up gently and props him up on her shoulder, completely ignoring what has happened to him, like not acknowledging that Leto Polymorph just picks up the bird, puts it on his shoulder. So she goes, well, now that we've got the prattling out of the way, let us return to the task at hand. It is with much consideration that I have come to this decision that I will not be continuing on as the Forest Sage. And that is in no small part due to the passing of Rikko. As everyone in this village knows, we are all brothers and sisters. However, I did have a unique bond with Rikko. Rikko gave his life to protect me in the Forest Temple. Had he not been there, I could not guarantee that I would be standing before you today. It's taken some time to get everything straight, but one of the things that we have spoken about at length is possibly bringing Rikko back. And although it's not, I do not feel that it is entirely my decision to be made. I would still like to be here for it. Rikko was a very strong and intelligent and brave person. And with the help of my new friends, I feel like we could present the choice to Rikko. Now I'd like to give you all a fair warning that if Rikko chooses to come back, he may or may not have control over which form he takes. He could come back as anything or anyone. And that is what brings us here today. So, I want to be perfectly clear to everybody that if Rikko comes back, in a different form, he is still Rikko. And he is still one of us. And he will be treated as such. And anybody who has a problem with this, I will have Leto turn you into a pigeon.
I love it. Excellent.
Hey, does this mean that Rikko might come back as something like really cool, like a lion or like an elephant human or something like that?
Dekun glances over at Chimkin thoughtfully.
Giant chicken.
There is no guarantee. The only guarantee, from what I understand, is that Rikko will not return with his original body. Rikko will be different if he comes back.
Well, there's the
You think
possibility he could come back with his normal body, but there's not 100%.
Yes, but I want to prepare everybody for the for other possibilities. You know.
Wait. If he comes back as a fairy, do you think I can be like his mentor and like teach him how to fly and to like, I don't know, sit in fountains and like heal people and stuff and
if you want
make
to
sandwiches.
if you want to teach him how to fly, and she gestures to your feet, you might want to get that taken care of.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Oh no.
My fashionable clogs. I just assumed it was going to go away at some point. Don't most diseases just go away naturally like that?
Nope.
God, I wish.
Not all of them.
Yeah.
Some do and some don't. And even the ones that do, there's no way of telling how long that they'll last. So I mean, this could resolve itself on its own, but I wouldn't, if I were you, I wouldn't wait for that.
Deacon, we're going to have a conversation later today.
That sounds like a good idea. Yes. We do that, yes.
So, but yes, he could return in his original form. He could return as a Kokiri. He could return as a Deku. He could return as a Gerudo or a Moblin or any number of things. So I just want to make everyone prepared and confident in knowing that what stands before you at the end of the spell, regardless of physical form, is Rikko. Then she turns to the party and she goes, well, gentlemen, I believe this is your time to shine.
Is there a chance that like he's going to come back and be evil or something? It's not going to change his personality, is it?
No, it absolutely shouldn't. I mean, his personality, more than his physical form, is what makes him himself. I mean, if he were to come back in a different form with a different personality, he would be a whole new being with Rikko's memories.
Well,
my God,
Leto, this sounds awesome. You're gonna be the star of the show, right?
Mic
In
on.
theory, Riku will, if he decides to come back, he'll be kind of the star of the show.
This Dekun looks a little bit nervous. Looks like he maybe has been. It's too many thoughts are not good for a 4 intelligence creature. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And yeah. So Leto, just out of curiosity, are you wearing as pictured?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. Then you see him kind of like tugging at the edge of your what do we call
Tunic?
that? Yes, thank you, tunic. Thank you. Yes, at the edge of your tunic. And he's like kind of looking up at you and gesturing to like a slightly side area. Leto, I gotta ask you something.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I am quote unquote dragging you by the tunic. I'm still holding on to it and kind of like leading you over. I guess it would probably be like somewhere around where the church is, you know. Because like, yes. And yeah. So you know, he's looking, you know, I'm going to describe it as oddly pensive. And so once you get there, sorry, he takes a seat, kind of, you know, on the ground, like, and he says, Leto, I know this is a big day, and was worried, about a few things. Wanted to talk to you maybe about all this?
Okay.
So, you know, you see him, like, you know, I imagine this is kind of like the point where he's like, you know, you guys have already, like, you've already done the, teaching him to, you know, read and write for the day. We had that success last week, W in the books. But I imagine, you know, he's just kind of like, taking out a sheet of paper to, you know, like, kind of like, as he's talking, you know, just kind of playing with it. And yeah, so he says, Leto, this is a lot on you. Me know that. Me not been acting like it, I think, but we know that. And you know, well, like, you know, you see a couple like traces on the paper, but not too much. And you know, then he finally like turns to look up to you, and he says, "Are you going to be okay with this, Leto? I know this is a lot of change for everybody, me think, but a lot for you too. You've been through much."
What I'm doing
Mic
is bringing
off.
back Mito, so I didn't really know him.
I know, but well, I mean, look, you know, he kind of like gestures to the crowd of the city, and he says, "There's a chance something could be different. If he says no in one question or the other, things might be." And you know, he kind of like, you know, glances away for a moment, and he just says, "Different." You know, with the sage thing coming up, and whether it's him or whether it's not, are you gonna be okay, Leto?
Just you couldn't, and I will reach out and grab the paper from you. I'm gonna put it on the ground, and I am going to bite my finger, and I'm going to put my hand on the piece of paper, and using the blood from my finger, I'm going to draw my hand on the piece of paper. And then gently, I'm going to take your hand, put it in the middle of mine, and do the same thing.
Okay.
I am then going to blow on it to dry it and go, fold it up and hand it to you and go, that's not going to change. Why would I? And I'll start walking back.
Okay. All right. Dekun nods slightly. Even if you can't see it, you probably get the sense. Kind of, he stays behind for a little minute to just kind of look at it, but if you look back, you see that he smiles a little more, and he continues to draw on the paper a little bit, like around it, yeah, he's going to take a minute to be on the side before until we start the ceremony. At which point, I have something.
Mic on.
All right. So you're getting ready for the ceremony to begin.
Mhm.
All right. As you start to prepare for the ceremony, sorry, the sky darkens. The stars cease to exist in the sky, and just a faint, dull glow where a full moon once hung in the sky only remains. As you look around you, the townspeople slowly start to back up. And once they go beyond the threshold of the front of the houses, they disappear from view. You can see nothing around you but the rest of you that is close to the fire.
Now, Puck, this spell takes an hour to cast, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Has he started casting it yet, or is this before casting?
This is before casting.
Okay.
The place goes quiet. The entire village. No crickets chirping. No geese rustling up in far-off trees. Even at this point, you come to realize that at any given point, there is a faint murmuring outside the wall surrounding the great Dago tree, and that has ceased. A humming and murmuring that you didn't even recognize was there is now gone. So, it is the four of you, Saria, and Flora. What would you like to do?
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you. Stefan, did you have something you wanted to do? Or
Oh yeah. While we're getting ready, I want to start getting the party supplies ready. I'm just thinking like we should have a big happy reincarnation day.
Hell yeah.
I was thinking like we just need some bread and a little bit of oil, and we could make like nice crostinis with some like vegetables on the bread or something like that. But I don't know what Rikko likes, and maybe his taste buds will be different. So we want to get something that's gonna appeal to a wide. Why are you all looking at me like this?
No, Stefan, this is good. This is good.
It just feels like it's getting kind of dark out. I'm worried that we're gonna run out of light or something. I don't know. Weird. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Daylight savings time kicked in.
Oh. Yeah. But what were you saying, Deacon?
Sorry. Well, just wanted to Yeah. I was going to say, we could prepare proper heroes feast.
Maybe we could have like 2 inflated objects of some kind, and then depending on what gender they come back as, Rico comes back as, we could like pop one and be like, "Congratulations, you're a boy."
That sounds like fun. That's cute.
I like it.
Excellent.
I like it a lot.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's try not to burn down the Lost Woods in this one, though. Sorry. Okay. Anyway.
All right. Is the position where everyone is?
Oh, here. One sec.
Yeah.
Let me update real quick.
I noticed some icons
Yep.
have been moved.
Okay, so where was the scar?
Ooh,
Was it down
that's a good one.
here?
The
What's wrong with the
scar
chicken
was.
scar?
Hold on, I gotta. I'm gonna draw crude freehand. I'll change it to red. Oh wait, no, I think the scar was purple. I don't know, whatever. But like, this was the scar.
Hmm.
Or wait, actually, wait, I might have messed
No.
that up.
I thought it was where the chickens were.
Yeah.
You know what? Hold on, I gotta.
So we had gathered them all for when we were talking to Bongo Bongo.
Yes,
We're like shepherding them.
I think you're absolutely right. And how do I? And we get on the. Oh, I'm like, why can't I do anything? And it's because I'm on the player screen.
That'll do it.
That'll do. All right, let me fix that because I do believe you are right. There we go. Okay. So I am. You know what? Since it's been a while, I'm gonna do a quick look at the old Kakariko Village. Because
Ooh, that's kind of fun.
yeah. Kakariko Village. Huh. There is no scar on the old Kakariko Village. But yes, either way, yeah. So the scar
Classic.
was around here. As a point, it in no way touched the cathedral that's over here. But yes, it is fully healed.
It's got grass and everything.
It's got grass and everything. If you didn't know, that was there, you would never know that it was there.
It's over here.
Wait a minute. Did you put that on there?
I haven't put anything on there.
Oh, it's
It
still.
moved me.
I think it's. Oh, it is still there. It's just removed because it's on the GM list. Wait, where the fuck?
Oh,
now?
nice.
Is it visible now?
Nope.
Uh,
I see a green little mark. Like right there. Oh, there's a little green, another green little mark.
oh no, that's me just fucking shit up. Hold on. I saw it there. Well, where you are is where it was, but that was weird. I just saw it a second ago. All right.
Well, Lito would like to go to where the center of it was, and that's where he wants to start the ritual because his brain is going. Good magic was there, it helped keep Bongo Bongo at
Okay.
in
Then-
one place,
That's fine.
and it was nature magic. Maybe that will help bring back a version of Rikko that's more coherent.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Let me cut this down a little bit. And there we go. Okay.
So yeah, I would like to like, sorry, I don't know how to put this. I want to play
Mic off.
a song for like part of the ceremony, if that's okay.
Mic on.
I have something in mind, but we'll get to that when it starts. I don't want to. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't want to ruin the flow or anything.
Okay. So you also traveled down with Lido?
Let me move it to him, like 10 feet behind him.
Okay. Let's say that Stuffin is collecting some eggs.
Okay, actually, hold on. Before we get further,
Okay.
Lido and Deacon, I need you to show me the path that you took to get here.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So I was. Let's see. Well, realistically, like I said, Dune was like over here. So he probably would have been like
Well-
by the front of the door. Oh, sorry.
Wait. To
Oh.
put it like specifically, when you guys were by the campfire,
Mhm.
at which place did you leave the vicinity of the campfire?
Oh, like I would have been like right here. So my path would have looked something like this. And then like there, if that makes sense.
I see nothing from you, but I do see Lido, so I'm going to. Yeah, I don't. Hold on.
It's weird. Hang on. Let me.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Hang
I
on, I must have it.
Okay, so
Cool.
so you both came through.
Like, there's a gray area here,
Yeah,
I guess, if that counts
through
for
this
anything.
area. Okay, so
Yes,
so
yes.
so I'd like to point out that the moment that you guys leave through this area,
Mhm.
you walk into the darkness, and you both come out up here.
Cool.
You walk
Okay,
into the
fair
darkness, and as you approach the darkness, you can see a light that is seems to be getting brighter as you approach. You can determine that it is a campfire, and as you walk into the darkness, you come out the other side.
Cool. We're either playing Dark Souls or Tormented Souls. I don't know which.
Well,
All roads lead to a campfire. Oh no. Alright. Sounds good. I will I'm gonna look at Lido, like question marks appearing around my head. Formed with prestidigitation, of course. You promise it not always work that way?
still
And I
no
kind of
sound.
guessed that.
Still no additional
Um,
light. If you turn around and look in the opposite direction, you will see another campfire.
What the fuck? Cool. Okay.
It's not illuminating anything, but you can see like the flickering and the dancing of the flames.
Okay. Well, going off the walls around the Deku tree finally going quiet, this could be very, very bad for us. Hang on, let me check the range on the spell. Because I know I have one spell that can light a campfire from a distance. I think that is rolled into prestidigitation.
got some idea why you're doing that.
Fair. Okay, yes. I can instantaneously light or snuff out a small campfire with prestidigitation from... It only has 10 feet now? That's new. Well, I thought it was 30 feet, but anyway, I'll do it from I'll try to do it. I'll try to get within 10 feet and then cast it there. While I'm doing that.
All right. From the on the flames behind you.
Yes.
Okay. The spell does not work.
Okay. Ito is going to use Alter Self since he can do it for free, and change his ears to look like bat ears, and his vocal cords to become more bat-like, and let out a screech and see what comes back, because he's going to
Cool.
do echolocation.
That's
kind of fun.
In which direction do you screech?
I'm going to do it in front of us just to see what comes from our location.
So as you scream forward into or towards the fire, a little bit of sound reflects off of the stones around the fire. A little bit of sound reflects off of the surrounding buildings, but no sound, penetrates beyond the houses, beyond the front of the houses.
Interesting.
Mic off.
I'm going to give anybody who wants to take it, I'm giving upwards
do I have
of
any kind
3
of
more
light?
actions.
Let me check. I'm usually dark vision,
Mic
so I'm not
on.
used to needing this.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm checking my list real quick.
Okay.
But
before,
actually, I'll just light a torch.
Before we commit to anything, I'm going to say that everyone can have up to 3 more actions before
Gotcha. Sorry.
something happens.
Okay.
Hey,
Mic off.
Lito, why'd you scream?
I let myself go back.
Mic on.
So it's weird. Me and Dekun went that way and came out this way.
You look like a bat.
Kind of, yeah.
You look cool.
As the ears grow
Can I
back.
call you
so
Batman?
Bat Lito.
I prefer.
Hell yeah.
I think that.
Well, I'm gonna go get some eggs. He flies south a little bit with one of his actions to get some eggs.
Okay. All right, and the moment you get past the houses, you come through between these houses.
Okay.
I wave at stuff and he walks up next to us. Hi.
It's like a Scooby-Doo cutscene.
I think eggs are down there, and I point him in the direction he was going.
Oh. Okay, let me do that again, and he'll fly back.
All right, second action, popped right back. Well, I would say like you're not popping back. You're coming through these houses, like you're coming through.
Yeah,
okay.
Houses.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I mean, I feel like something bad's about to happen, and maybe I should buff us. But should I try that again? Maybe I'll just fly back and see what happens the third time.
Before you do that, so you came out. You went into which house? Which way did you go to leave?
Just down the path.
Okay, so that doesn't work. This one doesn't work if you leave, and then you came out over here. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more that we can try to see if they come out in different ways. And then we've tried
like
all the ways. Kind of, yes.
Like noon, and then you have 1.5 o'clock, then you got 3 o'clock, and then you got 4.5 o'clock.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes, I'm doing this.
Excellent.
I love.
Where's Chimkin? Chimkin should try one of these paths too, you know.
Actually, true. Yeah, where is she? I usually just always mentally have her as like 10 feet behind me at any given time. If that
pretty much. You ever throw Chimkin on the board?
Yeah, let me do that. I gotta make her. I never made her that token. We actually don't have her to throw on the board. I don't think. Let me check.
I think she might be under characters.
Oh yeah, probably. Let me check. For me, she's still not on there.
Let me take it back. Oh. How have we done this so many times and not?
To be honest with you, man, we have just not been using her shit for like honestly probably 2 years. It just never really came up. I just kind of like I have the stat sheet for a griffin on like aside, so I've just been using that instead of a character sheet for pretty much since we migrated here. To be honest.
Oh.
Well, yeah, we'll handle that next week. It'll be okay.
Yes. I think.
Is there a reason that Gully looks like a flaming skull?
Style? Question mark?
A flaming skull, like the picture in the map. Gully
No,
looks
I know.
like a giant flaming skull.
I saw it. I just meant like it looks cool.
No. I mean, I agree, but I'm just wondering, am I misinterpreting what Gully actually looks like? Have I not realized that Gully was a flaming skull? Okay.
Nope. Just look at the token.
Okay.
Listen, I don't discriminate.
Skull.
Nope.
Whatever color you want, and
he hasn't converted to the evil side of things.
Okay.
We accept all floating skulls here, not just Mort.
Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't just have to be red flaming. It can be blue flaming and green flaming.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, just a little roll 20 thing. It's annoying.
Gotcha.
So, for my third action, Stuffin will fly down towards the well, going through like between 3 and 4 o'clock.
Good shout.
All right, and you pop out. Over here.
Can I make a guess? Right there.
Yep.
Okay.
What?
So for one of my actions,
logic is going on.
Can I try and like recall if anything like this has ever happened before in my like storybooks or something?
Absolutely. You want to give me? Arcana? You want to give me history? How would you like to?
Let's do. Oh man. I would like to do history. Like, is this a thing that he's heard about? You know, like a spooky ghost story growing up as a kid or something. You know.
All right. Give me a
I
roll.
don't know what it is.
Okay. Can't find it. I've not looked at a character sheet in so long.
You don't have a brain blast.
True. 11.
11.
Surprisingly good.
This. I would say that there you have like a mix of concern and humor over what's going on, but it doesn't ring a bell.
Coon?
And I'd also like to state that your 3 actions, regardless of how, and you'll see why I need to do it this way. All three of the actions are happening collectively simultaneously.
Okay, makes sense.
So like it doesn't matter like what order you want to go in or how you want to execute it, but when the up to 3 actions are finished, understand that they were all done in 18 seconds.
Okay, cool. Thank you. All right. Sorry, Lito, what were you saying?
Hey, Dekun, you know what this reminds me of?
Mm-mm.
The Lost Wood.
Mic
Oh,
off.
no. Hope we didn't
The
get lost
question
in
is,
there.
if you play music, or someone play back, basically figuring out the way that we have to go.
That's a good call. Okay. I will. You know what? Saria hasn't heard enough in her life.
Her own song.
Saria's song. I'll play it.
Mic on.
All right, give me performance.
Okay. $28.
28. You play the song flawlessly, and
Nice.
you know
Listen carefully.
Huh?
I'm listening carefully to see if it comes through any spots that it doesn't come through.
Okay, and are you still a bat?
No.
Okay.
Oh, no, I changed back, so it's just my normal perception.
Okay.
Which is still
Okay, got it. Okay, so going off your passive. Um, okay, so yeah, as you play the song, it piques Sari's attention, but in terms of the surrounding area, um, the sound doesn't seem to be extending beyond the circle of houses.
Could I call Saria over here to you know, just briefly? Honestly, I guess I probably can't explain the whole thing to her in 18 seconds, but I would like to call her over here.
I mean,
And
Get over here!
you're
Drew.
you're all generally adjacent to each other. Like the area is small enough that you
Gotcha.
can all hear each other. And I would
Understood.
say that you could try to explain to her. So here's what I'm gonna do. Since
Mhm.
wait, all right. So you had the history check, you had the performance check, you have one more action.
Okay. I'll just try to explain it to her with my action. That's fine, to be honest.
Yes, but the action is essentially going to be the length of a message spell.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Give me one second. I point to like one side of the woods, like just like south. And I go like, went down there. I point up north, came out there, and then I do this. That's 5 words, or 6 words. I just repeat that 4 times for all 4 directions that we have tried
You give
to
me cookie, I give
illustrate
you
what is
cookie.
happening.
You got me cookie, I give you cookie.
Yes, I'm just repeating that, but I'm pointing in different directions every time.
Okay. Okay. Since you are the only person thus far to communicate with Saria, or anybody, I'm going to regard your third action as the final action of the group.
Okay,
So
sounds good.
the reply will come after all other actions are resolved. Okay. So
Sounds
we have who still has actions left? Stuffin exhausted his actions.
Gully?
All right, so yeah, Leto and Gully. You have upwards of 3 actions to take.
Man, freaking A. Gully is, you know what? He's gonna try and help Stuffin with whatever the hell he's trying to do.
Okay, all right.
So yeah, he's gonna use his actions to assist Stuffin in his
sounds good.
stuffinness.
All right, Stuffin, you have advantage on everything that you do that falls under the umbrella of stuffinness.
Okay.
So yes,
I've already used up my 3 actions, so just be.
Oh wait, wait. Did you mean Leto? Because yeah, Stuffin's used up his actions.
Me and Gully.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I missed out
You know
on
what?
helping Stuffin. Yes.
Stuffin looks at Leto and he's like, gestures like, help over there. Leto needs more help than I do.
Yes.
I got this figured out.
Do you think if I helped you out with this, I could learn?
There's a
Even if I can't
possibility?
learn anything, even if I can't, I'll try and help you anyway. Just tell me what you need me to do.
Okay. Well, the only one we haven't gone through is kind of like this one.
Uh-huh.
Try that one real quick.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Oh, boom.
That's what I was expecting. Okay. Now, I am going to go through this one where you just came out, and I want you to go through the one that you just came out of and see if we collide with each other.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Ready? 1, 2, 3, do it!
all right,
Go.
Leto, you come over here. Yeah. And
Okay.
Gully comes over here.
Huh, we didn't hit each other.
Okay, I want to try one last thing because that's all I can do. And you'll have to come up with something on your own. Sorry.
So I will just try and cast Dispel Magic in that general direction.
It has no effect. There definitely is something magical at play here, but Dispel Magic has no effect.
My only other idea, Gully, if I'm allowed to say this, is try and snuff out the fire. Maybe that's what's causing it.
Okay.
So, Puck, are you only saying that Dispel Magic has no effect because it would totally ruin everything you planned
No,
if it just went away instantly? Okay.
I'm saying that Dispel Magic does not work because of what's happening.
Something beyond that. Okay.
All right. Yep. None of these will do anything. Nope. Nope. Okay. Gully is going to go step into the fire.
Okay.
Okay.
Fire's
Love it.
hot.
Not for Gully.
Well, there's a difference between feeling the heat and being burned. You definitely feel the heat. It feels like a regular, non-magical fire.
Well, maybe if he wasn't a fire sage with... Oh, it's only resistance, not immunity. Oop, never mind.
All right, good. Take a D4.
Thought it was immunity, so it's just resistance. Okay.
We're close to taking a long rest anyway, but yeah.
That's all right. So you know what? He's still going to do it. He's still going to go hop in there and start stomping it out.
Okay. So
And to aid with this, he is also going to there we go. Distinguish. Oh, yeah. You know what? He'll do this.
Pyre Siphon. You draw the flame or heat from an object or creature within range. If the creature or object is ignited, it is extinguished. If the target is a creature and it is not ignited, it must be a creature whose anatomy involves flame, in some way, such as a fire elemental. If a character is the target, they must make a Constitution saving throw or take 3d10 fire damage, and is paralyzed. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so okay, so
obviously just targeting the fire. It's the fire pit thing itself.
Yes. Okay. So
and trying to extinguish it and redirecting. Well, I guess he doesn't have to redirect because it's not a person. It's not a creature.
So okay. So I'm going to narrate the scene as a whole. As I said, this whole thing takes place over a period of 18 seconds, or if it were a battle, it would be 3 turns. We see Leto and Dekun just running around and popping out of the areas for the first 12 seconds. Leto continues, but we'll get to the Dekun in a second. And what I'm narrating is what Saria and Flora are witnessing. So, Stefan, did you do anything besides try different paths? I think it was all just trying different paths, right?
I think he just tried different paths.
Okay.
You know, if I'm metagaming, he would have cast a spell, but he didn't do that. He just tried different paths.
Okay. So,
actually, he tried the same path twice, and then he tried a different path.
All right. So for the 18 seconds, Leto and Stefan are running in and out and reappearing in the same way. After that, what we have Gully attempting to siphon out the flame, and he does. The moment he casts the spell, Flora Wait. Deacon, did you talk to Flora or Saria? I forgot.
Saria?
Saria.
Because she was like perked up when I played the song to check it out.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so Saria kind of turns to Deacon and goes, "Well, I know there's a lot of things going on tonight, but if you and your friends would like to stop horsing around, we could get the ceremony started." And Flora visibly reignites the fire.
Ooh, hot. I'm just kidding. Not really, but he does step out of the flame.
Yes. Okay, so we're kind of getting a grasp of what's happening here. You are not in any danger. In fact, you are very far from any danger. You are in an area that Flora has removed anything and everything that could be a distraction from what you're about to do.
Ah, hollowed ground demiplane. Cool. That's fun.
Yes. And I would like to point out again that Flora has relit the campfire.
Point taken.
Okay. So, what would you like to do?
Okay. All right. I will, so, I see. So, yeah, I guess I will stand probably,
Mic
like,
off.
between, like, Lido and, like, Flora and Saria, like, between the three of them, I guess. As in, wherever they're standing and wherever he's standing, I'll be the median point.
Mic on. Mic off.
Perfect. I should probably, this is, well, this new, Flora. Well, maybe not too new, but it's still very cool. Like, oh, whoops. Sorry, nudged my headphone.
Mic on.
I'm so sorry. Is this like, what you kind of did for, Bungo Bungo? Question mark?
I suppose it does tap into the same type of magic, but understand you are by no means imprisoned in here.
He chuckles.
But
Good to know. Good to know.
yes, honestly, I want to say I wasn't sure that it would work. I don't mean to make light of a serious situation. However, it is a rare opportunity that I have the chance to test out my growth.
Well, looks like you're growing a lot. This looked like really good progress, Flora. Glad to, glad you get the chance. I think, I think, regardless of how this goes, I'm sure everyone's happy to hear that, you're doing better and, well, Dekun laughs a little, he says, and definitely that you're feeling better now that you can, focus on other things. Plus, it's good to see you out of the, tree for a little while.
Thank you. It's I don't get many opportunities to come to the village, and it feels nice.
Glad to hear that.
You do realize that you cut us off from all the party supplies, though? Like,
now when you say party supplies,
you don't happen to have a stash someplace?
She says,
Yeah.
says
For a happy rebirth party.
I will return all of us back to the village once the spell is cast.
Yeah, it just takes time to plan a party is all I'm saying. And I'll find a way. Don't worry, I'll find a way. Maybe someone's got some sausages we can grill on the fire. He starts going through his bag to look for sausages, and finally
Nice.
pulls one out, and like finds a stick and like starts kind of roasting it over the fire.
Excellent.
Alright, start roasting some hot dogs. And at this point, Saria's like, perhaps the task at hand.
I can do that. I was just, going to use where the scar was as like kind of, in theory, like a median because it was filled with so much good, and use that to maybe hopefully get a like Riku that was more Kokiri than not.
Well, rest assured that we have taken what few steps we have to guarantee any assurances. There are not many, but yeah, we have done our bit.
Okay. I will start just doing the ceremony here then. The
Alright.
ritual here.
All right. So, you start taking out your oils and
Incenses and
all
that stuff.
that stuff. Just getting ready for ceremony.
Yes.
As a point of just a point, you notice that Mido is not on Saria's shoulder.
Squab. Sorry.
Why not? Because he should be like that for an hour. As long as I concentrate, and this isn't a concentration spell.
I didn't say he wasn't still polymorphed. I said he's not on Saria's shoulder.
And that's fine.
Yes. So from that we gather that as the village as the Kokiri and let me try that again. As the villagers of Kakariko Village were kind of like pushed into the darkness to make room for this, that included Mido. So he is not present at this moment.
Living his best pigeon life.
Yes. So, all right. How would you like to conduct this ceremony with your oils and incense? I'm not going to ask for like spell incantations, but these are expensive materials that you are doing for this resurrection. A reincarnation, I'm sorry, for this reincarnation. So yes, since it is such an expensive spell, let's give it the due process of what we are actually doing.
So, I am. Let's see. Lito is taking the incense and basically putting it in a formation. Basically, he's creating a little mound-esque ritual center where he is thinking Riko's going to come out of. So he's surrounding like a little mound of like earth because he doesn't know exactly how this works. And surround it with the incense, and then once the incense is done, he's just going to produce flame and light it all. With the oils and whatnot, he's going to slowly
Well, first he's going to put down the remnants of what he has of Rito, which is basically just the ash. And he is going to mix that with the oils and kind of draw out a humanoid shape on this mountain that he has as best as he can. And then slowly with the rest of the oils, pour it over, just reciting in Druidic. Let the body become one, let the spirit come back, let his form take shape, let him come back in a snap, let Rikko, the one that we seek for, come forth from the afterlife in his true form. And just over and over, he's just doing that as he's filling it out.
Okay.
I like that.
So question: you said that you were igniting these things. Are you igniting them in the
Well, the
campfire?
incense.
Yeah. Oh, okay, you're not.
With
okay.
produced flame.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So as you start repeatedly chanting this, yes.
Oh, sorry. I don't want to interrupt, but also I'm sorry. I was just gonna chime in that I have a song like once the ceremony officially starts. Sorry, that's all.
Okay.
I don't want to. Sorry.
Gotcha. Give me a performance check, and which song is it?
I have lyrics. Sorry.
Oh, all right.
So, yeah. Sorry.
No, I'm excited.
We'll do that once it gets to it. Though I didn't mean to just. Yeah.
Okay. So at this point, Lita was doing the chanting. At any point, just feel free to interject and take your thing.
Okay, thank you. I will interrupt when it is appropriate.
Okay. So as he starts chanting, the campfire starts flickering sharply and almost like dancing. The flame turns green. As the flame turns green, you can see in the smoke from the campfire, you can see Rikko's face. The smoke dissipates. The flame turns from green to white.
So if I
Yes.
if I see him, this is probably where I'd chime in. If I have the time, sorry.
Absolutely.
Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Just give me one moment, please. I gotta pull up my notes and stuff. Okay. So yeah, I would like while he's doing this, I would like to just kind of play like a gentler tune on my ocarina for like the lead up. And sorry. Give me 1 second. Actually, let me get something for effect. You continue. I'm really sorry. I just gotta get something. Really sorry.
You're good. All right.
Hey,
So,
Puck,
what's
can
up?
I jump in here for a second?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, while this is all going on, you hear Duffin in sort of like the background start chanting too, and then you hear the words, "I wish." And then all of a sudden, there's like a giant feast that appears on tables all around the campfire. Like plates of steaming food and stuff like that. I don't know if the spell lets me also do decorations, decor.
Yeah.
I'm using the wish spell to cast Hero's Feast,
Absolutely.
which brings forth.
Now,
Yeah, but I want some signs there that are like Happy Reincarnation Day, things like that. Like this is a party in as far as he's concerned.
Yes. Quick question: by which means are you casting wish?
What do you mean by he has the wish spell on his spell list?
Okay, so just straight from the spell list. Okay. I
Straight
didn't know
from
if
the
it,
spell list.
yeah, all right. I didn't know if it was like a fuck. I didn't know if it was like a spell story,
a ring or an item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so just clarifying on that. Okay. All right, so use it to cast Hero's Feast.
Yes.
Gully.
Yeah, if anyone wants to start eating, there's so much food. You don't have to wait till the end of the summer. I'm getting kind of hungry myself. Start
That
munching.
sounds heat.
No, we don't have to wait. Oh, Gully dives in.
All right. So, all right. So some people start partaking in the feast.
Fail him twice.
Ooh. Leto, give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Okay.
Simply because you're casting a very cumbersome spell that involves constant chanting.
16
Okay.
at disadvantage.
That's pretty good. Do I have... Oh, I'm sitting here. I don't even know if I have a Saria character.
Have Gully stuff and says, "Good job, Rito. Yeah, you got it."
this
Hell
is like
yeah.
the best food you've had, by the way. It's amazing.
That sounds
And drink.
Sorry.
And it's like no matter how much you eat, it feels like there's still so much left.
That's awesome. That's gonna be fucking heat.
That sounds about
Best
accurate.
ever. I love you, man.
Okay.
Something.
All right.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Okay. So,
I have my song.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Gotcha.
Okay. I also sorry. So I would like to like
Mic
I'm
off.
while Leto gets everything together, Dekun is playing his ocarina and just kind of trying to just kind of like give a sort of background to everything that's happening, something to kind of like ease the collective thoughts and anxieties as best he can. And the only way he knows how to do that is with a tune. So after I would say a couple of minutes, and like when he sees the like the glimpse of Riku's face in the shadows, like he like visibly like lights up slightly, like the expression turns to one of like a nervous form, but hope nonetheless, which is very very visible on his face. And he kind of like brings his like his hands up to his chest, and just kind of like highly regards the vision that he's seeing. So as he kind of like brings down his ocarina, he begins to try and sing a like a more somber song that starts with, "I see the golden years behind us, and I've been scared to move along. My inspiration has subsided without a muse to keep me strong. I can't remember our last victory. Was it the past or just a dream? The world we grew to love has crumbled, with my own efforts losing steam. But I need your hands to lift me. I need your light to shine. There lies a trail of fire behind us from a war-struck, weary time. I'm going to need a guide to show me, to walk me through the streets of gold, when death will
Mic
meet
on.
us at the end of our own lost and broken road." That's all I got.
That was so great.
That was.
Thanks. Thanks.
Can you post the lyrics in chat?
Sure. 1 sec.
Yeah.
Let me just give me 1 sec. Let's see, 1 sec. Sorry. My fucking chat thing is
You're good. Okay.
I just need one.
So, once the flame turns white, like searing hot white. A sort of flaming cyclone emerges and shoots up into the night sky, illuminating everything once more. As the flame begins to die down, it reduces down to a pile of smoldering embers. And then a form begins to take shape. And I think Deacon might be the only person to recognize this form, this shape.
I think so.
Yeah. So standing before you, hovering over the... Come on. I'm like talking, trying to find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. As the form begins to take shape, a white Poe appears over the flame. And it looks around. And yes, as promised, or as warned, the form is different. But behind the glowing eyes of the Poe, beyond a shadow of a doubt, this is Rikko. And he kind of takes his time floating, or hovering, I guess I should say, hovering to every single person. He stops at Leto, and he can hear, Leto, you hear in your voice as he looks deeply at you, says only 2 words before moving on. Says, "It's Rikko."
All right.
Oh, I love it. And then he moves on to Gully. And he looks at Gully and he says, thank you for what you and everyone have done. And then he moves on to Stuffin. So Stuffin.
Yeah, we're throwing you a party.
Oh, sadly the time for partying for me has passed. But...
it's just the beginning. Once you come back, we get to celebrate with you all over again. There's so many things to do in this world. Yeah, and sometimes it feels like it's trudging through every day just to get day in and day out. But like you look at the big picture and it's like, think about all the amazing things you're doing and all the lives you're affecting. Like that's worth celebrating. Not just the things that you've done in the past, but all the things that you're going to do in the future too. Rikko, my man, you're like a hero to everyone. You get to reinvent yourself in a new way. Never done that before, right? Like you get to be a whole new person, but yet the same person. You get to have all your accomplishments from the past, but do a whole new set of things too. It's like you're living the best of 2 lives.
Rest assured, I have indeed become reinvented. But I am not what you see before you. But before I go...
Well, I hope not, because I'm hoping you're going to come back as a fairy.
I want you to
That's what I'm
know
hoping.
that there is no such thing as small good deeds.
That's a cryptic remark.
Travels over to Flora.
I mean, it's like, yeah.
Says Flora. You are the future of this village. This village needs you. And I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you will become that which you do not have confidence you will. That he travels over to Saria. He says, excuse me for just one moment. And then he flies back to Lido. He says, I would not have this opportunity if it weren't for you. You are
Do the best I can.
You all have something inside of you that has led me to this. And then he goes to Saria. Excuse me, just one sec.
Mic off. Mic on.
Excuse me. He comes over to Saria and he goes, Sis, it's not that I gave you everything. And it's not that you gave me everything. It's that together we were everything. And lastly, he approaches Dekun.
Dekun is at this state, seeing that there's like a to him, Rikko had been his best friend for so many years
Mic off.
at this point, so like he never got to ever since starting the campaign, he never got to see him. So this is a lot for him. He's like full on, like I wouldn't describe it as sobbing, but definitely like tears, like basically flowing down the bark, very much so. But it's not so much a sobbing sound. He still retains that same posture. His hands over his chest, his eyes wide, and almost sparkling from the liquid content as he gazes up at Rikko's form, and he just like it's more of a rush. There's no composure left in him after everything that's going on, and it's more like it comes out less as a song or any kind of lyrics, and more a tear-stricken, just like blurting out what has been on his mind before Rikko even has a chance to open his mouth at him. So see, kind of like he reaches out one of his hands, and with it come the words, Rikko, I've made mistakes that devastated. Many battles lost to tell. If I could turn back time to find you, I'd find our confidence as well. So please forgive my tears and whispers if you heard what's in my head. Sometimes I hoped that you were listening when every other voice was dead. And that's all the music I've got for the session.
Alright. So as the song concludes, Rikko takes Deacon's hand that is outstretched. He says, Deacon, we have a bond that extends through time itself. And although I have but moments left in this world, understand that this time it is my doing. It is my choice. You have saved me enough. And understand that I will be with you forever. And at that, his already gaseous form starts to deteriorate. The wind begins to kind of wash away his appearance. And as the last bit of him vanishes into nothingness, you can still feel something in your hand. As you gaze down on it, you're a little perplexed. You've seen a deck of cards before, but you don't know why you are now holding a deck of cards. And you can hear Saria chime in behind you. She says, Rikko and I spent many a lonely night in that temple with this deck of cards. I would jokingly accuse him of cheating and saying that he was using magic to win whatever game we were playing at the time. And it's only now that I realize what this truly meant to him. And I'm happy to see him take that time to pay it forward to someone he cares so deeply about. So you do feel a surge, like not a surge, but you feel like a tinge of magical energy coming from these cards. But
Fuck.
yeah.
I'm not going to ask you whether you did or didn't.
Uh-huh.
But let me just say, if this is a deck of many things, you are an evil motherfucker. Because if you want to kill 20 high-level characters, tempt them with a deck of many things. I lost a character to a deck of many things. Maybe that's not what you're doing?
Deacon, the cards are in your hand. What would you like to do?
Yeah.
All right. I would like to turn over the first card just to see what I'm looking at. And give me 1 second. I think
Deacon, card games? Yes, come on. Let's play.
Excellent.
It's been a while since we relaxed and played any games.
I smell yellow at Gully and sniffle a little bit as I turn over one of the cards. And here I actually shit. I had a so I had a I had something small prepared. Give me one second. I should have had this on hand already, but then I didn't.
Well, note as you flip the first card, it is the Four of Spades.
Ooh. Interesting. All right. Cool. I will so I'm going to here I have a little card decks. Whoops, that didn't work. All right, that'll work. Amazing, it doesn't crop the image. Okay, anyway. Anyway, but yes, I'm going to. Excellent. I did not see that for a moment. That's hilarious. Cool. But yeah. So I'm going to just kind of like turn a couple of them over and just kind of like look through the like the different suits and such. In this case, I give me one. I posted some card backs and Cataclysm chat. Let me actually save these because I have to dig these up in a minute. Demos. As a brief aside, I actually found a deck of Legend of Zelda tarot cards that I am going to buy now. So that's kind of fun. Anyway, but yeah, going through the suits, sorry. The gist of what I'm getting to is, there's like a little image of like Rikko and Saria as the two Joker cards of black and red. And I will take those out and just kind of like put those on the side as I use my sleight of hand to shuffle the deck. And yeah. Dune, he smiles at Gully, but is ultimately a little bit quiet. Perfect. Thank you. I have no idea how these work, so I'm figuring it out a little bit. But yes. With that, I kind of like I look over at Saria, and I gently like squeeze her hand, thank her quietly, and just like show her the two adjusted images for the Jokers. Sorry. As we let's see. I was thinking. Well, that doesn't matter. But yes, I feel like as he examines them, I think. So I'm trying to figure out. I hadn't yet put to mind who the like king and queen would be. I got to think about that one. I mean, I guess the obvious answer is like Zelda and White Rover or something. But anyway, I'm going to. Sorry about all that. As I shuffle the cards, as he kind of like plays with them, he draws a hand a couple of times just to see kind of like what comes up, and almost as a ritualistic sort of thing, like kind of trying to get a feel for them and work out the last of his thoughts, in a manner of speaking. Just kind of like fidgeting with his hands for the duration as Sorry, did you say things were starting to fade back into the crowd and such, or am I a little bit ahead of you? I apologize.
The crowd
I
is
don't
fully
remember
there.
Understood.
The crowd
with
witnessed everything that just happened once Rikko came.
Check mark. I understand. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, I would like to use one thing. I'm gonna use my my particular wish, that I believe I still have for this session. I am going to cast Mirage Arcane. And specifically, like in a kind of like display of where the campfire is, for everybody else. I'm going to just kind of summon, like I'm making no alterations aside from the structure that I can create. I'll put in the rules, but like it takes a couple minutes. But for the couple of minutes, like the duration of what he is doing to cast Mirage Arcane is just shuffling the deck, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
So as his so cast time 10 minutes, and by the time he kind of finishes dealing his sample hands and playing cards with Gully, you'll kind of see this this kind of like statue of sorts. Obviously, it is an illusion created by the Mirage Arcane spell. It's going to last only 10 days instead of permanent or whatever. But the idea is that it kind of is a visage and a kind of like artistic statue of Rikko once again having his hands and such restored to him in kind of the more pristine state that was glimpsed at when they were actually in the temple, if that makes sense. And it's kind of like something that will be like illuminated internally by the fires to give them kind of this like warm, like welcoming glow.
Mic
It's one of the
off.
first things that you'll see when you enter the city for the next 10 days. Just kind of like in memoriam, and as he realizes the like more magical nature of the cards. And yeah, we will so as he I imagine he just kind of takes a moment to I'm going to use the word attune to them, though I know that's not strictly what is happening. But
Mic
you
on.
get what I mean.
Yes. So you know what? I have questions. So
Answer.
questions that I don't want to ask online. So
That's fair.
and
Sorry
and,
about that.
and honestly, like I'm tapped. Like
You must be fucking wiped, Vampire. That was very intense all around.
yeah. So you know what? Just real quick for ending notes, Gully, Lido, and stuff, and anything that you want to kind of like take in from this, and honestly, moving forward, I mean, any pieces that you want to say, like, feel free to say it. But I will say that given the time of night, we are going to take a long rest, in between sessions. So,
Sounds good.
Okay.
anything
Fair
that you
enough,
guys want to put out there right now, you're welcome to. Ultimately, if you have time and or remember, shoot a message in Cataclysm chat how your thing is going, your long rest or prior to your long rest, and
Okay.
we'll work that into the after effects of the long rest. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so Deacon, like we did, like I need clarification on some stuff. Gully, anything?
Oh, sure. Sorry.
No, just I'm saying like I'm not ignoring you or intentionally stepping over you. Like
No,
we
I know.
are going.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
All
yeah.
right. Anything for Gully?
Do you want to tell you now or put it in chat? Like to you?
Like well,
as far as immediate thing right now, immediate thing right now, I mean, no, he's just he's intrigued by the the cards and still snacking away.
Hell
Definitely
yeah.
um, trying to have uh, our newly reformed individual stuff in their belly because hey, that takes a lot out of someone
Yeah.
being reborn. So yeah, making sure they're getting their full as well, their belly full as well.
That's very considerate. All right. So yeah, anything beyond that, feel free to text.
Okay.
Let's see, Lido. Anything that you want to acknowledge within or do within like the immediate time frame prior to the long rest?
No, just waiting to see what happens. How his spell actually did either good or bad.
Fair. And Stuffin, any last bit for you?
I mean, I think Stefan is concerned that Rico's not going to come back. Doesn't want to come back. So he's looking kind of sad and also worried because he's got a lot of food that's not going to get
Mic
eaten
off.
now. But
Don't worry, Stuff, and he's gonna come
Mic
back.
on.
I know you're looking a little down. He's gonna come back.
There's-
He's got plenty of food.
Yeah.
He, she, it. We got plenty of food for them when they return.
There is the whole town has reappeared. I promise you, the food is going to get eaten. So
yeah, I think he's just hanging out with Gully, listening to Gully's reassurance and waiting to see what happens.
fair. That sounds good. All right. So let me.
As Gully's trying to reassure you. He's got like what would be the equivalent of like a big huge like turkey leg in his hand,
Hell yeah.
Nice.
munching.
Do you have
away.
like a giant pickle in the other hand too?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
What would a hero's feast
Like
be
red
without a
hair
giant
food.
pickle or a
Yep.
giant piece of meat?
Oh, speaking of which, kind of make sure we go this. Oh, yeah, we'll have to go this weekend because there is a Ren Fair nearby.
That's
Yo,
awesome.
that's
There is?
awesome. That's heat.
Our Ren Fair, we missed it this year. I was kind of bummed, but
Yeah, ours is 3 weekends. Last weekend was the first weekend.
Okay. Nice. All right, so again, I cutting tonight's a little bit short, but I'm happy how long I was able to stay.
Hell yeah. You did good, fam. I
Yeah.
appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
Thank
you did
you.
good, sir.
I appreciate it. So next episode will be in 2 weeks. We will figure more stuff out when we get there because then now we're gonna have time to, digest our meals. From the Hero's Feast, we're gonna have time to, figure out what is going on with that deck of cards. Which by the way, as like a last bit, Saria has said to Deacon, "Come spend the night in the tree with us,
Mhm.
and I will help teach you what you have in your possession."
Sounds good.
Everyone else, as you plan the events of your long rest, everyone else is also welcome to come. There's various places to sleep inside Kakariko Village. There are also teleportations and all sorts of interesting ways to take long rests. So I absolutely, that is left to the discretion and conveying of each player. But yes, we, as Stuffin, as Stuffin has voiced a concern, Rico, as we know him, has made his decision. And I'm about to tell everyone else what we just did. But you guys will find out in 2 weeks. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I want to thank everyone for chatting. I want to thank everyone for clicking on the links, the likes, the smashes, the subscribes. I'm tapped. Do all that stuff. You know what, Lido, talk me out.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like, subscribe, punch that button to follow, do all those nice little things. Don't forget, we have a Facebook page that you can come and post things on. If you do it in the right way, I will agree to do it. If you check out our, Discord, don't forget to log in there every once in a while. Check out, we might have some new stuff coming up. Don't forget to do it. Also, we have sometimes some nice little chats going on. Feel free to speak your mind. Anything else than that, feel free to contact us. And of course, check out next week where we might be doing something interesting on Monday. Maybe some 7 days to die. Maybe something else. You never know. Always keep checking in on that Facebook to make sure what event is going on. Other than that, I leave it back to Puck to take us out.
All right, so
Really got the voice for this, Lito.
yeah. On a final note, between this session and next session, we will be hitting a Horde day in 7 Days to Die. And I always broadcast every Horde night that we have because that is like the best part of the freaking game. So I'm going to try to aim to have it ready by Monday so we can do this on the broadcast. If it arrives before Monday, I will send out a note on Discord and yeah, come check it out. Honestly, it's such a fun game. I've been playing it for years. Oh, okay. All right. I will talk myself to exhaustion, so I'm just going to stop. Thank you, everybody. You're amazing. I love every single fucking one of you. This is the most amount of energy that I have had all day. So I'd like to thank you for invigorating me to last as long as I did. But yes, thank you. We will hopefully see you next week for our 7 Days to Die broadcast. And we'll see you in 2 weeks so we can flush out what has happened here tonight. So thank you. Until then, be happy, healthy, safe, and warm. I can say warm now because I'm cold.
Understandable.
I am cold in the south. So. Not only am I cold, but
Feel better.
I told you that I would keep talking. I can't stop myself. So
Mood.
as an aside,
Wait, guys, is it possible? Is it possible that Puck is not just sick with a fever or something like that? I don't know. The elder gods have claimed him. His mind has been corrupted. That like he's embracing like that Arctic cold from one of the gods that's buried deep under the ice.
Yes. Like a Cthulhu.
So all in all,
like
ladies and
200
gentlemen, we thank you. We have a great night, and we'll see you 2 Mondays from now.
Yes, thank you
Bye-bye.
and farewell.
Yay!
Oh, wrong one.
Bye-bye.
That's the start of
Bye.
stream. Hold on. Where is it? There it is.
Ian.
Mm-hmm.